Red 2 standing by, all four lit and in the green. Welcome back to Super Mario Sunshine. It's nice and bright, the birds are singing, and we're finally done with the pachinko machine, one of the worst shines in the entire game. We are back in Sirena Beach, and we're dealing with King Boo down below. Now, there's a bit of a problem with the translation in this, because the adversary we're fighting might have a crown, but they're not actually King Boo. Not the one Luigi fought anyway. Their actual Japanese name is Boss Teresa. They're just a Boss Boo. So, the casino is closed, but... okay, now he's being a jerk to us, but we have to deal with it. We are the only one who really can, but as I was saying, King Boo in this is actually just Boss Boo. He's not the King Boo we know and are somewhat afraid of from Luigi's Mansion. So, now there are things we have to do... oh, ow! We don't think we have to do very much. Just ground pound that, and we take a ride down on the roulette wheel. We descend into a funky arena and we actually get our battle pretty much straight off. We hear the laughter, and ground pound these purple panels, and King Boo will appear. Spray this, then hit it with a jet of water, and we get fruit. We'll get different results sometimes. Now, what we want to do is to pick this up and throw it at him. And he kind of exploded. That's strange. So, well, we do have to make the fruit. We got nothing. What do we get for nothing? Water bubbles, which if sprayed, give us bottles of water. Okay. Right, so we still need to ground pound these. So the idea of this fight is that we're actually supposed to fight the camera, and we also have to make sure we throw a pepper into his mouth. Then, once we've thrown the pepper at him, we will get the ability to actually throw fruit at him. Now, we miss. I'm really... right, because if we just throw a fruit at him, he'll lick it off and laugh at us. We have to set him on fire and then hit him with a fruit, except somehow I didn't manage to set him on fire. Where... I don't have any more chilies. Oh good. We just have to wait for that. I've already screwed up a couple of times, so... it all depends on what we get. What does question mark do? I don't remember anything about... oh god, enemies. Whoa, that was one heck of a combo. Do I get coins? I do get coins. I don't know how I comboed him. Do you wanna... oh, burst squirt. Which for some reason doesn't hurt him either. We can spray them away, but we have to get rid of the burst squirts. And then the fight begins again. So this is fittingly very luck-based. It's really, really frustrating because I didn't realize I could screw up that badly. But of course, what do you expect? I'm probably in a very damaged mental state after the bloody pachinko machine. Right, now. Third time is the charm. Chili. Jump. Excuse me, game. But no. What? 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 I hit him twice with the chili and it did absolutely nothing. What the hell, game? Though it is pretty cool to note that you will actually manage to have these... Get the... Yeah, I'm trying, you stupid water pack. The game didn't let me. I threw the damn chili at him twice and nothing happened. Okay, so ground pounding those just makes it easier to move around. Alright, we've got fruit again. Where is that chili? I'm... Chili? Where's the chili? What is going on? Thank you. There's what you're supposed to do. You actually have to set his mouth on fire by using the chili to basically have him freak out and his tongue will lash around. Then you can hit him with the fruit, but this has just been... Well, it's perfectly carrying on from the previous episode and all the insane jank that happened there. And the jump off the enemy's head keeps taking me straight into him. I need to be careful. Alright, burst squirts. Sometimes cheeps can actually pop out. But they don't really do anything. They'll disappear after a while. Good God, this has suddenly turned from fairly easy to frustrating. Right, we want that chili. It just disappears into thin air. I have to hit his tongue. I'm surprised that counted, but so I actually have to hit his tongue and it disappeared because I didn't hit that. Okay, the game's not... I'm just crap. Which probably shouldn't surprise anyone, but... You can see what I was saying earlier about this being... about me losing my ability to speak when I'm just really concentrating or really frustrated. I know the frustration is just part and parcel of Super Mario Sunshine, which is kind of sad at the same time. There's a chili. Alright, so... direct shot on the tongue, and one last!
Miss!
One last! There we go. That could not have gone any worse if I tried! Oh no. Oh man. Thankfully, the next one is very straightforward. But yeah, I just sort of I just go really quiet and get very frustrated. When I get very frustrated or when I'm really concentrating, which doesn't really help because I'm trying to be a really good storyteller with things. I'm just sort of naturally a quiet person, and once again we get... Maybe the fact that the piantas are plant-based means they don't wind up having that much trouble with electricity and things like that, which is probably a fair idea because wood is not a great conductor of electricity, And that is reflected in the fact that grass types resist electric type attacks in the Pokemon games. I'm still getting stabbed in the head. So the electric goop is back. We basically have to wind up getting rid of as much of it as we can. There's a trick to do it. It's not going in here. There's what they call a shotgun blast trick. Oh, that. But I'm really not good at doing that, so I just have to sort of spray and hope. Run around, get as much as you can, because we've only got 3 minutes to do this, and of course, if you do a bad job, you will get casually murdered. That didn't help. This one is sort of tense, but if you get a good rhythm down, you can get it done reasonably easily. Pretty much just run around, wave your water jet around. It's, like I said, it's straightforward, but it's not necessarily the easiest. You can leave little bits along the way, but you've got to get rid of all the major bits of goo. While trying not to get electrocuted. I wish there was a percentage meter, because having a percentage meter that told you exactly how much it got rid of would be really, really handy. But we don't get that. There could be so many great little improvements that would actually make this game a lot better, like a functioning physics engine for one thing. But, like, lots of little bits of polish. Where do we need to go now? So over here. We've got to be just about done. That was actually pretty good. So yeah, I do think there are lots and lots of things that could be improved about this. And I do apologize that I don't always have the best stories to tell when I'm getting frustrated. Nice, 2 1-ups. That's a big relief. Now, I think these two we might be able to get something from. But yeah, I don't always have the best storytelling ability because, well, in all fairness, I'm a fairly quiet person in real life, and I'm not that great at sort of sharing things because when I do get frustrated and stressed out, I will wind up going very, very quiet. I don't always have a lot to say about things in real life as well. You can see we can leave little bits, but we did a good job. I do want to be a good storyteller. I generally wind up just sort of having to plan things out, in all fairness, if it actually comes to getting stories organized. I need to plan out what to talk about, what I'm going to do, and things like that, because, well, I don't really consider myself the most interesting person in the world. I'm a long way off it, as it happens. A very long way off it. I do try. I've come a long way. I'd like to think I've come a long way, but I still have a long way to go. And that's just one of the weird things about life, I guess, that the more you do, the more you're able to do in your life, the more opens up. You don't necessarily have the best path available to you early on. Well, they're still whinging. Unsatisfiable customers. I've got so many stories about unsatisfiable customers. I've worked in retail, I've volunteered in retail, and I can tell you right now that anybody who subscribes to that theory, there are no stupid questions, only stupid answers, has not ever worked in retail. Those are boos. We'd better get rid of them. Because trust me, there are stupid questions. There are boatloads. There are boatloads of stupid questions. I might have mentioned it, but one of the things that galls me a lot when it comes to the job I have is that people just don't pay attention. It's like, okay, so they're looking to apply for... I work in real estate at the moment. I'm just the receptionist. But when they're looking to apply for specific properties, like they ask, can I get a rental application? It's like, do you not see the big button that says apply underneath where the information for the property is kept? Where did he go? We've got lots of booze, but Shadow Mario's just vanished. Like, it's just like, pay attention, would you? If you actually paid attention, you'd see the apply button. Where is the X? Damn it. In addition, like when people have to ask about parking at various properties for whatever reason, because of course you want a good spot to park your car and that. Like I look at the property, I look at everything we've set up, and it's like, do you somehow not notice the fact that we have a photograph which contains the actual garage? Have you not worked that out? Can you not actually use basic visual comprehension skills to figure out that there is an actual garage in the picture? Do you think we just painted it on for the sake of our own amusement? I don't know, maybe I'm expecting too much of people, especially when there are plenty of occasions, as I've shown in editing, where I've missed blue coins and things like that, that there is sort of a... You just wind up accidentally being blind to things, but... Wrong way. That was on me. But, like, you'd think people would pay a bit more attention. There are some questions to which the answer is so obvious that I just wonder why they don't use basic comprehension skills. I got stuck on the stairs. It seems sincerely baffling. I mean, where is Shadow Mario? Maybe I'm not necessarily the best person to talk about this, because as I said, I miss so many things because I wind up with essentially my focus on, like, let's say 1 × 10 magnification, and I miss the something that might happen if I get, or I've got 1 × 100 magnification on, but I miss the something that would be visible at 1 × 10 or something like that. I don't know. Are you... Where did he go? He ran off into a room somewhere, and now I can't find him. I'm starting to regret considering this one of my favourite levels. At least it gives me a lot of opportunity to find everything else, but the labyrinthine nature of the hotel is just part of the trouble. It's going to be a lot of trouble in the next shine too. Okay, by the fruit stand. There we go. Now, I'm gonna have to go for a long shot on this one. And the subtle adjustment does not quite help. Oh, that's a good shot. Right above us. Let's run. Oh, there he is. And I fell off the stairs. There we go. Now, what I was originally saying got lost in the confusion of trying to track down that coin and hunt Shadow Mario. Let's keep a better eye on him this time. But yeah, the labyrinthine nature of this particular level gets to be a real problem when it comes to the next Shine Sprite in the level, which involves a red coin hunt. Alright, so he's gone back down there. And I landed right on him. It's probably the only time I'm a decent shot when it will inconvenience me. But yeah, it's very fiddly, and it continues the trend of minigame casually murders you if you lose. Did he jump down again? Nope. Where is he? He just keeps disappearing. And this is exactly the point I was making about the labyrinthine nature of the hotel. It gets incredibly frustrating, especially when you get to the next shine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does get more health each time. Although every time I say... You think I'm annoying! But yeah, the labyrinthine nature of the hotel is going to be a significant problem for us in the next Shine Sprite. Red coins in the hotel. Red coins of the lake is fine to deal with. Yoshi's Fruit Adventure is kind of tedious. But yeah, going back to frustrating customers, everybody's dealt with them. I mentioned how irritating it is when they don't pay attention. It's also incredibly irritating when they ring up. It's like, hello, can I speak to this person, please? Who are you and what do you want? What is your exact query? Which property are you calling about? Are you an owner or are you a renter? It's like they don't tell you anything unless you bludgeon it out of them. They expect you to be psychic. It's so frustrating. Like when I have to call someone, I introduce myself, I give my name, I say where I'm from, and I will also make sure to ask how they are. Alright. Collect 8 red coins before the timer runs out. Do we have any in here? We've at least got 5 minutes to try and find them. I don't think any of them are in the attic. I can shift through there, and there's another one. Now, as far as I know, everything's locked up. I might need to open this just in case. So there's nothing there. We can open these. But yeah, for some unfathomable and frankly unforgivable reason, you can't actually open the doors. It's really stupid. If they actually allowed you to open the different doors, you'd be in danger of completing this first time. Oh wait, okay, so you can open this one. And there is actually one that's just flat out open. I thought they were all closed. So I'll probably need that at some point. But yeah, I really thought they were all... Okay, I might have to get through... I might have to use the attic to get some of them. Is one of them actually in the attic? Whoops. Okay, so we might as well... Yep, there's a... Yep, there's one in there. There's probably one where the pineapples are. Yep, there's one there. So, that leaves me with one more to find. Oh, God. So, I'll need to... That's the switch. So... I can't swing the camera around the wall, which is a shame. I just need to think of where the last one might be. Let's open this. It's not round there, is it? Let's at least get... Good, it's not round there. Let's get that out of the way and ground pound in here. Because the search for the last one... Oh, that's where we are. Is generally the most tedious. So I've probably got to go through the attic. Oh man, I'm getting into panic mode now because I have no idea where I'm going. This will probably take you 1 or 2 tries because you've just got to work out where you're going. Well, I'll get a blue coin while I'm here. Somehow I ran over the top of it. That's no good. Okay, so I don't want that one, but I did get the blue coin. We've got less than a minute left. What's this way? I've really got to get motoring. What's in this one? A gruesome death awaits me if I do not find this last coin. It's the search to get that last one that is so infuriating. If you don't know where to go, you just get casually murdered. You don't get to try again. Oh, no! Like, why isn't it just somewhere nice? Let's exit the area. Let's see how my health holds up. Okay, they didn't take a life away from me. Let's try that again. Right, I'm leaving that one alone. Let me see if there's one in here. Oh, there it is! What a rotten twist of fate. Maybe it was in the wrong bathrooms. Really don't want to wind up going into the wrong bathroom and ticking people off, in all fairness. Spray that. Then there's this. And the one on the end. Excellent. Okay, so that was wasted. I've left the one at the start alone for good reason. So that I can actually get myself organized when I finally get around to it. It's just an easy one to get. And we're pretty much on smooth sailing now. I think. So there should be one down here. That's the wrong room. That was stupid, so now I gotta go back up there again. Gotta try and get to the room where the pineapples are. And I forgot how to get there. Let's see. So, here. So it was over this way. Yeah, whoever designed this hotel, it's... Rightio. Rightio, we got that one. Then I think I needed to ground pound. Because there was that one, and there we go. Much easier. And there we are. So perhaps I was thinking it was a bit more labyrinthine than I anticipated. But it probably is best to do this a couple of times and sort of work out where you need to go. Well, that actually wraps Sirena Beach up pretty nicely. We are getting very close to the end of the game. 2 more worlds to go. And we have to step into the light. At long last, the light calls us. It speaks to us. Mario, your trials and suffering are over. Walk towards the light. Walk towards my voice. Look into the heavens. You have done well, Mario. Walk forwards and claim your eternal reward. You have strived valiantly. You have been a brave hero. You have been just. You have been true. Fooled you! Did you really think you were going to get away with killing all those enemies? All the property damage you've committed? All the sins that have plagued you throughout your career? This is where you're going to end up, by order of Bowser. Alright, so that was a bit weird, but anyway, let's get going. We'll finish off the first shine of Gnocchi Bay to wrap up this episode. Uncork the Waterfall. Gnocchi Bay has a really nice little story going on with it. You actually gradually wind up helping the area, and the Gnocchi Elder, I presume he is... Ah, welcome. Master Mario, I presume. We have heard much about you. Yes, and all of it good, unlike the Piantas. You know what? We're not complete idiots. We're not actually idiots, in all fairness. We thought there was something up, but no, those Piantas, the complete pricks up there in their high and mighty mountain village, they're criminals, basically. They run a mafia and they're in league with Bowser, but... As for me, I'm just an old man who loves nothing but fishing and long, rambling stories. Lately, I've had a terrible problem. I really don't want to talk about it, and I can only confide in you because, you know, you're actually a qualified doctor. Despite the fact that you got your license off a pack of cornflakes, you still are a qualified MD. You see, I've had this really big... okay, I can tell that you don't care about that. We're just going to have to sort out that problem later. Anyway, please look up there. Well, it's nice and bright at least, and they've actually managed to make some pictures. That's pretty impressive. So, all the way up there, I don't know who did it, but someone corked our waterfall. This, no doubt, is why our lovely bay has become polluted. I can't even fish. And so I ask for your help. Really, I could just do with some medicine. I don't really want to talk about it, but it's very sensitive. I kind of... Well, there was a very unfortunate encounter at a party, let's say, and I might have... Oh, you really don't care about that, do you? I think I'll just have to deal with that and hope I don't wind up going mad in the long run, at least not any crazier than I already am. Anyway, please yank that cork. Please fulfill this old man's wish. Okay, yes, I can tell you're a doctor. I know that's not actually a symptom of syphilis. Oh, crap, I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, you're going to help? Oh, thank you so much. And please, can you do something about the syphilis in your off time? I knew I could count on you. Just beware that guy on the cork. So, we've learned a lot more than we actually wanted to. We can see that the waters of Gnocchi Bay are actually quite polluted, and if we swim in them, we will get hurt. Not surprisingly, this one has a bit more of an environmental pollution theme to it than a lot of other levels. We actually have to do something serious apart from dealing with the goop. There should be a boat we can move around somewhere. We'll have to go through this area, wander around and find a whole lot of coins along the way. We can probably have an easier time finding some of the blue coins in the next level. But if we wall kick... If we wind up wall kicking up here, we get a lot of coins. It's usually episode 2 that lets us get our 100 coin shine. Nothing in there. But if we launch ourselves up here, in that tree, is a coin. Down on the ground. Wait for it to come back. Set target. Look for the gold bird. And douse it when it gets close. And that's not a bad effect. But there we go, we've actually wound up getting ourselves the first bonus shine. Might as well do the actual mission, but there we go. That is only the second gold bird in the entire game, and we killed it. So that makes the third species Mario has driven to extinction on his time on the island. Maybe the Piantas were right to arrest him, but for completely different reasons. So we actually have to specifically look at the sun to get into Gnocchi Bay. Now, let's see. We can go back and get everything done. I don't think we have to listen to the old man and his random palaver. Now, where's the boat? Because there is a blue coin out in the water, and if we have the boat, we can actually go and get that. I think most of the blue coins, as I said, we do wind up getting in episode 2 onwards. You'll notice there are lots of coins leading down there. You! What are you doing here? Extortionist! Oh wait, you're not one of them. And by them I mean the Tanuki extortionists who are holding 1/5 of the island's shine sprites to ransom. You're actually a fairly decent sort, judging by the looks of it. Well, that wasn't too bad. Now, we can wind up just sort of jumping and swimming out there. If I aim myself correctly, might be able to get out there. That is one thing I really, really don't like about the spin jump. It's actually really difficult to aim sometimes. Alright, poison... Ow, wow, that poison water hurts you very quickly, but we got a blue coin out of it, so... Fair trade? Maybe? Probably not. Let's get back to doing what we're meant to be doing and scaling the cliffs in order to get our Shine Sprite. If we cruise along here, we can stick that. We'll see the nice dolphin motif. Depending on where we go, we might be able to get a few more blue coins, but I probably shouldn't waste your time looking for those. So this pool of goop down here. That was a good landing. We want to try and get rid of that, but we can't. Because we're just going to have to put up with the barrage of ink blots that wind up falling from above us. Some of the symbols on the wall we can clean off so that we wind up getting extra platforms. If we set ourselves here and spray at that, get a nice little elevator. Not too shabby. Now, some of these actually contain punch traps if we get too close, which is a right nuisance. There we are, we got some land. And there we are. We can slowly make our way up. Whoa, whoa, oh, must have been one of those things that got me. That's fair enough. Alright, not too shabby. We'll need to do something about all this gunge. And I'm nearly out of water too. We're going to have to go all the way back down. Quite possibly. Might be able to get some coins here. If I'm very careful. Well, there's a blue coin. That was not what I wanted to do! Oh, I'm lucky there. Alright, so we've got that, and we're ready to go. Best not to stuff around on blue coins. Because otherwise we could be here for a very long time. Let's just make our way back up. And get done what we need to. Because this is probably running a bit long as is. You'll see over there we have quite a journey to go to get some coins. Oh, there is land that comes out there, okay. There we go, and across. Wow, that was... There we are. That's made it a little easier. Now, if we go all the way over here, I think we can actually get another blue coin. But there's also a punch trap that knocks us a very long... very long way down. Still, might as well get it while we're here. Oh, it's the rocket nozzle. That's handy to have. Ah, that's why we need the rocket nozzle. I... Alright, so I can get that blue coin up there. If I'm very careful and actually try to hit my head. Yep, it just throws you into the punch trap, but we have the rocket nozzle. At least it has the good grace not to hurt you. So, 1. Almost. Oh. Oh, okay, I can't see what I'm doing. Right, now I can, and we're sporting a fairly funky paint job. Please don't. And this... I thought there was a blue coin up there. What on earth? That was weird. Okay, so we normally need that to get across. But we can just launch ourselves. Please pick up the bombs, Mario. Okay, so if you don't pick up the bombs, they do explode. Alright, so I'm jumping on nothing and we hit them all once. Come on, rubber arms. Alright, so we hit them all again. Come on. Please pick up the bomb, Mario. Stop jumping on things. Please pick up the bomb. I'm a little stressed now. I blew them all up, but I think I've fallen off. Where am I? Well, that guy has gone to space, and there's a shine sprite. Where am I? Okay, if you swim right in the fringes, you won't get hurt. Great. Just great. It started out with the horrors of the pachinko machine, and now we've run right into the horrors of vertical platforming. I was panicking because I was running out of water and I wanted to try and blow up Monty Mole before I did. Now we gotta go all the way back up again. If anybody ever wonders why I hate vertical platforming, this is it. It's always set up in such a way that it will make you wish you had lost a life and could go back to the next to the last checkpoint. Oh, come on! Now, there is something up here. Now, this area will actually be important. I'm not going to have to worry about it just yet, and I better make sure I stick the landing because I'm not prepared to go up here again. Right, there we are. Let's at least get this and get out of this level. Anyway, thank you very much for joining. Oh, I managed to miss that ledge. It's not a blue coin on it. Thank you very much for joining me. This session was just full of frustration, unfortunately. Till next time, this is Red 2, returning to base.